Okay, kiddos, Mrs. G and I are wanting to talk about something that we are very excited about as a school. Starting actually in a couple weeks, we are going to be doing a school-wide fast, and we just wanted to talk a little bit about that. We've had some amazing fasts through the years that we've been going.
Yeah. We will begin our fast on September 29th in tandem with the International House of Prayer with IHOP. We are very much in the same community. We want to walk like this through this fast together in community. It's always so much easier when you do it together. So that will begin on September 29th and it will go 21 days following. And we do want our hearts to be united in this. And so the purposes behind it we will go into more next week. But the idea of fasting and creating more space in our hearts is not new to us. We've done this before. We've had 2 or 3 extended fasts in years past, and always there's been a move of God that's come out of it. There's been nuggets that we've gotten out as a school and as individuals. And what we want to talk about today is just the practicals of a fast and how we view it as a school. The first thing, Mrs. Fraser, is that we want to talk about that we don't call children to fast food. We believe that they're growing and that we don't call them to actually fast food in the sense of like a Daniel fast. But we do ask them to give up things that are important to them. Sometimes it's sugar, sometimes it's media, sometimes it's movies or things that really mean something to you is what you want to give up. You want it to cost you something and create space in your heart for the Lord to come in. And so that's the idea behind fasting, is creating that longing and letting that longing surface and not covering it up with other things. Hey Gabby, I just would love for you to explain to the students what happened the other day during the assembly when we were talking about the fast and how the Lord spoke to you.
Well, I was in an assembly and I felt like the Lord was saying, like, He gave me a picture of a little girl looking through a keyhole, and I felt like the little girl represented us, and I felt like He's saying He has enough, like, more for us, not just looking through a keyhole and like going through, and He's saying you need to come for more and not just backing off. He's like, it's ready to open the door for us. And I felt like the Lord was saying we need to step forward a couple steps and go for opening that door instead of being fascinated just with that little keyhole.
Okay, so Mrs. G, this is our Daniel Dare for the week.
Awesome.
We're calling our fast Beyond the Keyhole.
Excellent.
Because of Gabby's vision that I feel like the Lord really gave us as a picture of what this is going to be. So the Daniel Dare for this week, guys, is to ask the Lord really specifically how He wants you to fast, what things He wants you to fast, and how He wants you to spend your time even more with Him than you already do.